Jack pulls into the station just before his shift. There's darkness in the sky, the storm. Not here yet, but coming inside. Everything where it should be. Tom is already there. You're early. Not by much. Tom shrugs. Feels like it's going to be a long one. They all are. Tom smiles at that. Not because it's funny, because it's true. Jack moves on, runs through the rest of his routine. Quiet, efficient. Time passes. Jack steps into the office, lifts the phone from its cradle. Out of the way, where it's a little quieter, he calls. It rings once, twice. She answers. Hey, her voice is steady, like it always is. Hey, a small pause. You all right? Yeah, storm coming in. I saw. He looks out across the lot. Sky heavier now. Clouds pulling in closer. You staying in? Yeah, just finishing a few things. He nods. Even though she can't see it. All right, I'm good. I know. I'll call you later. Okay, all right. I love you. Bye. I love you more. Bye. The line clicks off. Jack lowers the phone. The day continues. The call comes in mid-shift. There's a fire in another county, a shopping center. Jack looks up as it's called. Tom is already setting his cup down. They move. Gear comes off the hooks. Straps checked. They pull out into the road. The sky has lowered since earlier. The siren comes on when it needs to, cuts through traffic. They don't talk much. They don't need to. The smoke shows first. They turn into the lot. Vehicles are already there. People moving in every direction. They step out into it. Another crew passes them. No introductions. They move in. People are being brought out from the entrance, some walking on their own, others supported under the arms. Jack drops to a knee beside the first one, looks them over. Hands steady as he checks. A few questions. Clear answers. He gives a direction. Someone steps in. He moves on. Tom is working a few feet away, already into his own rhythm. Another patient comes through. A stretcher follows close behind. The flow doesn't stop. The wind shifts. Smoke pushes sideways across the front of the building. Flame follows it along the outer wall. People adjust without being told. Positions change, lines shift. No one stops working. Rain starts. At first it's light, easy to ignore. Then it builds, drops striking the pavement. Gear, metal. The sound changes everything. The fire begins to give. Not all at once, but enough to feel. Smoke thins, movement steadies. The urgency doesn't disappear. It just eases. They keep working. They're assigned a transport once the fire begins to settle, not local. Another hospital in another town. Better equipped, opposite direction from home. The patient is brought to them. They load, secure, doors close. The siren comes on as they pull out, used more often. The road stretches longer this time. Out past where they usually run. Rain follows them, not steady yet, but coming in waves. The patient breathes, measured. Jack drives through it. Tom notes something down. Says little. They've done this before. Time passes, not marked. Just moving. They reach the hospital, different from theirs, larger. The patient is transferred. Then it's done. They step back. Rain is heavier now. They step inside from the rain. Jack moves toward the phone. He lifts the receiver, dials. It rings. No answer. He waits a second. Then tries again. Rings, keeps ringing. He hangs up, then dials again. Rings, nothing. He lowers the receiver, dials another number. Pete. It rings, no answer. He tries Noah next. Rings, nothing. He hangs up. Jack reaches for the radio, calls in. Asks about the area. A voice comes back. Power is out. Nothing else reported. Jack listens. All right. He sets the radio down. stands there a second longer, then turns back toward the bay. They head back out into the rain. It's steady now, coming down harder. They climb back in, doors shut. The engine turns. They pull out. The road is darker than before, water collecting along the edges. The wipers keep time across the glass. Tom looks ahead, says nothing. Jack drives. The siren stays off. Traffic is lighter now. They move through it. The radio cracks to life. Another call, car accident. Location given. Jack listens. Got it. He reaches for the switch. The siren comes on. They turn. In the new direction. They slow as they come up on it. Lights already there, flashing across wet pavement. The road is partially blocked. Vehicles angled where they stopped. Jack pulls in where he can. The siren cuts off. For a second, there's only the rain. Then movement again. A figure off to the side, standing near the edge of the road. Jack steps out. Rain hits harder here. He moves forward. The figure turns. Pete. He's crying. Jack stops. Just for a second. Then keeps moving. Looks at him. Then past him. The car is there, later at the White's apartment. Night has settled in. The storm hasn't passed. Rain falls steady. A knock at the door. Margaret looks up. Noah turns from where he is. She moves to the door, opens it. Jack stands there, soaked through, uniform still on, water running from his hair, from his sleeves. He's crying, not trying to hide it. Margaret doesn't speak. She just looks at him. He tries to say it. It catches. He swallows. Mama, a breath. Something happened. Another breath. She's gone. The rain continues.